Hey everyone, I wanted to introduce you today to the Real Next Tour Book. Now there's a few areas in here for sales and leasing. It's primarily made for leasing, tenant rep, and landlord reps, but I'm going to show you how to use it for both sales and leasing here in this video. If you're not familiar with the Real Next Tour Book and deal management, simply click the hamburger on the left-hand side, scroll down and click Tour Book and Deal Management. Now, most likely your tour book and deal management system will not show any active deals, pipeline or closed deals, or deal names. You're going to see three sections: LL deals group by building, LL deals in list, and TR deal list. Now, TR deal list is tenant rep deals. However, it's not strictly for tenant reps. I have sales agents that are using it now, and it's a fantastic product to create your tours. If you've ever been on the buy side of a deal and you're getting these OMs sent to you, like I have been recently, it would be awesome to have one area where I can see all the properties that we're looking to tour this week, this month, this year, what kind of date we're looking to purchase by, or when we're looking to move in. And this program can solve that. And you don't even have to be technical to utilize it, meaning that most clients know how to use an app. If they don't, they can always log into realnext.com and access that. Now, mine is colored dark blue. If you have a primary color for your company, red, green, blue, yellow, purple, pink, doesn't matter what it is, and you want your logo to be at the top of this, we can create that. So instead of seeing Real Next Tour Book deal management up here, we can personalize that for you. There's no cost to personalize it, but when your client logs in, pow, they see your information. Just click support, say my primary color is yellow, blue, green, or put in your color code, the hashtag, whatever, and then attach your logo, hit send, and that'll go right to the support team and they'll custom brand the program for you. Now, to create a tour book, it is super easy. You're going to say create tenant deal. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you to a page that looks just like this. So I put in here my deal name is Smith Bowie Incorporated. Harrison Bowie is my client. If I want to hide my client's information, I always can. This could be lease or it can be for purchase. You have a couple different options down in here. New, is it a renewal or is it an extension or expansion? So like a build out type, office, shopping center, industrial. And then again, for purchase, you'll have agriculture, mixed use, multifamily. You'll have all in there. Again, this works for sales and it works for leasing. Specifically, it was made for tenant rep, but don't be shy. Use it for anything you can in order to help close those deals up to 75% quicker. Pick your square foot range, pick the inquiry date, and when are you looking to have them occupy by? We're looking to occupy November, so that's what we're going to keep in here. However, maybe you have a different date. Also, select buildings. We have a lot of these buildings inside of our system. If you type an address, you might see one of these buildings in here. If you do not see a building, just say add building, and that's going to bring you over to a page with all the buildings here. Simply hit add building, pick a name for the building if it has one, and then the address will automatically get pulled in from Google addressing and select the type of the building. Again, we have a lot of buildings in here, but we might not have every building. If we don't, simply add it. It's very simple to add. Next, you can select people to your tour. Now, they don't have to be specifically a tenant. They can be someone that's looking to buy on a buy-side opportunity. And if they're not in the system, just say hit add tenant. It works similarly to the building. In this case here, I am on here. And then primary color and secondary color, you're just going to want to put your hashtag colors or however they're called. I don't know the technical term. Now, I went ahead and added two buildings in here. These are real buildings, and I wanted to show you what it would look like. So here are two buildings. If we're getting ready to tour these buildings, and for some reason we found out a Solano Professional building is no longer available, I can simply hit archive, and now that is archived. If we want to go ahead and make that active again, we can always make that one active again. Pretty easy to move these buildings around once we've toured a building and we find out that it's not the building for us. You can also move the tours around. So if you wanted to go and hit 49 25th Street, or you want to go to Solano first, you can move them around. You have a map that's color coded here, so we can change this to purple because purple is the color that we want, and that'll refresh here in a minute. You can zoom in on those buildings, so you can see that on the map. You also will have access in the App Store. It's called Transaction Manager in Google Play and the App Store. Again, this is a great way to start looking at some of this information. You can customize any of the fields that you want here down on the left-hand side. So year built, parking costs, contiguous space, OPEX. These are all customizable to you. So customize the information that you want to have that's important to your client. Add that information in here. Any tour notes are updated constantly. They can be updated by anybody that has access to the tour. So if you're touring this with 5, 10 different folks, they can go ahead and add that information to the tour notes, why they're out live in the field. You can also add a description on here, any suites you may be looking at, and then when are they looking to occupy. You can drag and drop photos. You can also take photos in the field with a mobile app. So if you're walking the building and you want to pick out certain attributes that you liked or did not like, maybe tenant improvements that you're looking for, you can add floor plans by dragging and dropping the floor plans. And most importantly, you can customize any one of the 8 attributes that are important to your client so you can shortlist quicker, faster, and easier. We always want to know what our clients are thinking. And if they were able to give us a survey every single time, this is like a survey for the property. Here's the things that I like. Here's the things that I don't like. And you might have someone that's touring it and going, hey, I like this. And someone else saying, I don't like that. Well, this is a great way to have that conversation. You can also add new proposals so you can compare and contrast the landlord response, tenant response, landlord response, tenant response, and graph those out. And again, anybody can add comments. This is a simple and easy way to market yourself with new technology and let everybody know here's some of the things that you're doing. It also allows you to create and generate a tour book and a tour report. You can add as many people to it. Anybody that wants access to view the property information, there's no cost to you. So long as you have a RealNext Navigator or Navigator Pro account or the tour book and deal management account, clients can have access to it at no additional cost. It's a great way for tenant reps to get your foot in the door, as well as sales agents. Now, one of the things that's really neat that I'll show you in a later video is that if you have this Smith Bowie Incorporated, and here are the buildings that you're going to tour, if you are an owner of one of those buildings and I am an outside agent and I tour it, it's actually going to show that there was a tour created and it will create a report for you. So if you're an owner of a building, you're a principal of a building, message me and let me know, and I'll give you access to this program and we'll see what it can do for you and your team to help manage those available spaces. If you are a landlord broker, message me. I'll show you how you can use it for landlord representation as well. And I'll create a new video that will walk you through that. Hope everybody enjoyed the video today, and let's go win some deals.